Happy Halloween, everybody. This is Napalm Jed Johnson from DieselCrew.com. Hope you're doing well. This is installment number 4, where I cover the questions that I received during the Ask Me a Question I did on Instagram a couple weeks ago. And you can't really give any good information there because you only have so much room to type. So I wanted to go into more detail today. So let's go ahead and cover the first question, all right? All right, first one is from it's got these screens in the eyes, guys. I can't see. I just can't see. I can't see the screen, and you can't see this hairstyle. So I got to get rid of that mask. I'm sorry. I do love Halloween, but I don't want to. I don't want to sacrifice, being able to read properly because I don't have my glasses today, and I don't want you to go without seeing my hair. So. The question comes from Strongman Storytelling. This is not a training question. What was it? A spider web? God. Yuck. Strongman Storytelling. Who is your all-time favorite wrestler? Heel and babyface. So, without a doubt, my all-time favorite wrestler was Undertaker. In fact, around 91, 92, I got this sweet TV VCR combo, and I started taping all his matches, all of Sid Justice's matches, and then just random matches. So I think they were in like a feud at the time. So I wanted to try to capture everything that I could that had to do with that feud. And the next thing you know, Sid left the company. So I just kept taping Undertaker matches. From there, anything that was interesting to me, I started taping, and now I have like probably 50 tapes of just matches that I recorded off the TV. Pretty cool, man. So yeah, Undertaker was my favorite. Aside from him, my favorite heel and babyface, I would say my favorite heel was Macho Man Randy Savage, which a lot of people actually say that when I get the beard going just right, I look a little bit like Macho Man with a sweet haircut. So it's kind of funny how that works out. And then my favorite babyface as a kid, man, I got to tell you, Ultimate Warrior made me insane. He made me want to do push-ups. I would go down on the floor and get in push-up position with a clothes basket, a laundry basket on my back. And my sister would put books and stuff in the laundry basket, and I would do push-ups with weight on my back. I just used to get like whipped up in a frenzy when he would be wrestling on TV. All right, so that was a fun question. Next, this is from Simgrau, Simgrau. How to start grip training protocols. I have information, but I don't know how to start. So the main thing you want to start out with is just low volume, easy stuff that you can do without straining your hands, because you want to work up to that. You want to work up to higher straining stuff. All right. So what I would suggest to make sure that you are not going to injure yourself is just start out with some forearm work, direct forearm work. So what I did when I first decided I was going to pursue grip training, I did about 3 or 4 weeks of just high frequency forearm training. So I did reverse curls, I did wrist curls, behind the back wrist curls, reverse curls, and reverse wrist curls. I think I said reverse curls twice. So reverse curls would be the overhand curl, and then reverse wrist curls would be basically wrist extensions where your hands are on a bench or on your lap. I did some leverage work. I had like a pipe that I could put weight on, so I did some different stuff to different angles, and then I did rotations like this, like figure eights and things like that. I did a lot of that over the course of 3 or 4 weeks. Once I was kind of exposed to grippers and learned about plate pinching and stuff like that, and I just didn't want to get hurt, so I just started out with that. So it's not a bad way to start. And then from there, you can just work in stuff that you're having fun with and go from there, whether that's grippers or that's plate pinching or if you do some kind of open hand work, thick bar, block weights, whatever it is, just start out slow. And if you want any other help with that, then I'd be glad to work with you on programming. I do coaching and program writing. So just hit me up if you're interested in that. That is a service I provide. This is from 7 Foot Sammy. What's your favorite grip event and your least liked event? So I don't know what I said during to answer this question. I'm almost thinking I might not have answered it. So if I didn't, I'm sorry. But I guess my favorite grip event is probably the medley. So the medley is where you have from 5 to 10 to even like 50 different challenges that you have to try to complete within a certain time limit. And naturally, the more challenges, then the longer the time limit. Like at Gripmas, when Chris Rice used to run it, you could have like 30 to 50 items that you might have to do inside of like 4 or 5 minutes. And I'm pretty good at medleys. I'm able to get like almost all the items generally, and able to do them within the time limit. Sometimes I'm even able to finish them all early ahead of the time limit. You just don't see a medley in every contest. That's the only thing. Usually it's last because it does kind of wipe you out because you got to work on so many things. There'll be a lot of thick bar. There'll be a lot of wide pinching and things like that, and it just wipes you right out. What's my least liked event? Anything that's key pinch involved. I think it's really, I just don't like it. I think it's a waste of time. I'd rather work on events that kind of cross over or at least help you out in some way in other events. So like key pinching, like the stub, coin pinches, double hub key pinch, things like that. Just I hate devoting any time to any of that stuff because I think it's a waste. I realize that's an opinion that not everybody shares, and I guess we're just gonna have to agree to disagree, brother. Just like Macho Man Randy Savage used to say, because a lot of people like those events. I just don't. More paleo than you wants to know, can you organize a debate between Squeezus and Gripping for Jesus? And no, I'm not going to do that. Rebecca Roberts, you competing in King Kong this year? And I actually initially answered no. So I don't know if she was being serious or not, or if she hasn't been listening to This Week in Grip or whatever. But I just said no, and then it ended up being a big swerve because people saw that answer on Instagram and thought I wasn't competing this year. There's a bunch of people, including like contenders for the title, saw that. So I thought it was clear that I was going to compete, but I was just messing around with Becca. What do you do the week before a grip comp? Do you take full rest or do you taper off? So lately, the last couple of years, I won't train at all. My last training day will be the Saturday before the contest. On occasion, in the past, I have trained on Tuesday. I won't do anything that can tear my thumb. So, like for King Kong, I wouldn't normally do flask work, at least not with my right hand, because it tears my right hand almost every single workout. So I wouldn't do anything that's going to tear my thumbs because sometimes it takes longer than a week for your thumb skin to repair itself. So generally, I don't do any grip after the Saturday before a contest, but I'll still do my body training on Tuesday morning. And what I did this year before King Kong was I did a combination push-pull workout for upper body on that day. That was from Glenn_the Hunter. This one comes from D1VINH0. I'm new to this. Are fat grips, pull-ups, and deadlifts and COC grippers enough to build a grip? Yeah, they're gonna help you build a grip. Like I said in the last video, I like thick bar training as a way to build grip. If you're only going to do one thing, then probably thick bar training or wide pinch is a good option. COC grippers, they're going to help you out. They're going to build your hand strength, obviously, but they're just not as high impact, high, ROI as other things. So yeah, those two things are good enough to build a pretty good grip, but you're just not going to get a lot of direct thumb work. So if you're an athlete that needs that, if you need thumb strength for whatever it is that you do, then you're probably going to want to supplement that workout with pinching. Okay. And if you get excessive with that volume, there's a pretty good chance that you're going to get tennis elbow if you don't do any other kind of training for the back of your forearm. So I would make sure to keep the back of your forearm stimulated as well with some kind of extensor work. Naturally, guys, if you're interested in more detailed programming, that is a service I provide on the website. So please get a hold of me. You can hit me up through my website, dieselcrew.com, or email me at jed.diesel@gmail.com, or comment below with your email address and I'll hit you up. So I think we'll go ahead and wrap that up right there. If you have any other questions, leave them below, because I am collecting the questions for December, because I'm going to do 31 days of Q&A in December again. That was really popular last year. So make sure to subscribe. I've got more of these coming your way. Give it a thumbs up, as big as this. All right. This is the biggest thumb that was in King Kong this year. Right here. Okay. Right there it was, dude. Lots of pretenders. Nobody duplicated that thumb, though. That's a classic. Be sure to subscribe. Share this video with your friends. And that's good. I'll catch you later. All the best in your training. See ya.